I'm here with Per Wellander, who is a top-ranked freestylist. And Per, you're from Sweden?
Yeah.
And how did you get involved in skateboarding?
I started skating in 1977 when skateboarding got introduced to Sweden. It looked like a new thing, and I was like one of those who just wanted to be different and try different things. So I got involved that way. My neighbor got a skateboard and just made me want to practice, and that's how I got started.
How hard is it to ride?
It looks very easy, but it's extremely hard to do tricks. Not just like one trick you can learn in probably in an hour, but to do trick after trick after trick in a nice flow takes a lot of practice.
I was watching you here today. What would you call some of those maneuvers that you do?
Well, some of the tricks are pretty much footwork tricks, and it's really hard to say certain names for it. It's very individual. That's what I like about it. So most of the top skaters, they have their own tricks, and you know, I have some names for it, but I'm sure somebody else would call it something different. So the names is very insignificant.
In competitions, they have normally music along with the freestyling.
Freestyle is done to music. It's very similar to figure ice skating, but it's not as dance oriented. We choreograph it to a point, but skateboarding is the skateboard is free under your feet, so you have to follow the board. So it's a little bit more technical emphasis than the artistical emphasis.
So what could you say to some kids out there that are interested in freestyle?
Well, freestyle, you definitely have to be very dedicated and motivated, because you have to practice probably a whole lot by yourself, because there's not too many clinics out there. And the best way is to get videos and subscribe to skateboard magazines to get involved with competitions and see where all the good skaters are and pick up tricks that way.
So what could you say we best know you as? Being in that movie Back to the Future?
Well, I'm sure you remember my legs, but you know, that's about it.
So you were the double for Michael J. Fox, right?
Yeah, and double for him.
And you were actually driving down behind the truck on the skateboard.
Yeah.
How fast were you going, would you say?
I don't know, maybe 30 miles at the most at some points.
It looked pretty scary to me.
That's all right.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. My name is Per Wellander. I'm a pro skateboarder, and the best way for you to get involved with pro skateboarding is to skate a whole lot. You got to skate a lot. You got to get a sponsor. Well, that's hard too. Just enter the amateur competitions in your area, and sooner or later somebody will notice you, and that's the way. Just be quiet and skate. Somebody will notice you.
Watch out for the X.